if you grew up in Chicago, graduated 8th grade between the late 90s and through the 2000s, I'm willing to bet anything your graduation song was either World's Greatest or I Believe I Could Fly.
For sure.
Ooh.
Motherfucking Feeling on Your Booty and remixed to Ignition was Anthems in Our Childhood.
Happy people.
Fucking Step in the Name of Love is a fucking
Classics.
irreplaceable classic for all ages of black culture. Not just hip-hop culture, but black culture. So R. Kelly mark in the fabric of black culture is like very, very deep.
He is very much
But
considered legendary.
It might not have to stay that way. So that's what we're going to explore today. Welcome to Terry Roseman Podcast, brought to you by Killer Cocktails.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all go get a Killer Cocktail.
Make sure you get one.
Shout out to Killer
We got
Cocktail.
the Demon Douce. I don't drink no more, but I'm proud to say the last time I did have a sip of liquor, it was a Killer Cocktail.
Yeah, no?
Like a quarter of the bottle got me fucked up.
Y'all heard that? 16-ounce bottle. He said a quarter of it.
Heard
4
it. 16-ounce
ounces.
bottle.
Heard it,
She
ain't
had
seen it.
the
Hey.
drinks at my event.
And it's not no Lil Mama cocktail, just to let
Everybody's
y'all
not.
know.
We was
It's not a
fucked
Lil
up.
They
Mama
be
cocktail.
cute and they taste real good, but
You gonna feel like a Lil Mama when you pick it up and you
Yes.
gotta drink it in public.
Yeah.
You gonna feel like you wanna mix it with no.
you gonna get halfway through that
Don't-
bottle and be like,
You gonna be fucked
you know,
up.
that motherfucker start looking at the bottle like,
But unfortunately, Cam don't have the fucking cocktails on it
Not today.
Again. For like the
Wow,
5th straight
you just-
episode.
we just.
Dang.
Anyway,
Why he just do that to you?
That's what he do, G.
of
like,
course, I got everybody here with me today. I got Cam with me, Boogie with me, Boogie in the background with me. Do y'all want to be named? Do y'all want to stay low key? I'm gonna let y'all.
They
stay
know
low
I'm
key.
here.
I'm gonna let y'all stay low key.
It's because your ass talk too damn much.
And of course, we got our guest for the evening.
It's the dosage.
Hold on, that's the wrong
What's
sound.
my intro music? What's going on?
We gonna learn them buttons.
Yeah, I got
We gonna learn
it.
them buttons.
My guest for the evening. There we go. Diamond Dosage. What's up?
Hey y'all, everybody. How y'all doing?
Talk to us.
What it
Diamond
do?
Dosage. What's
I
up?
don't got much
What
to
brings
say.
you here today?
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly brought you
Motherfucking
here?
R. Kelly. You
Come
know
on now,
what?
Terry.
He
Don't go too
dropped-
far.
How old are
Damn.
Do not
Y'all
go
linked
too
up.
far.
Y'all linked up
We
like
came
that?
here to stone this nigga.
To
Publicly.
stone R. Kelly?
Yes.
I'm not here to stone R. Kelly.
You're not here to
actually.
stone him?
I'm
I
here to
am.
talk about people's reaction to R. Kelly. I don't really
I'm
even
here to
want to
stone
talk
them,
about R.
the
Kelly.
people that agree with them and with him as well. So let's go.
Well, I
Okay,
know
facts.
that I'm about to fucking go in. Period.
All right. Quote of the day. The quote of the day is, a man will meet his destiny on the very road he took to avoid it. And if you don't believe that, you can ask R. Kelly. It's nothing you could do to run from the shit that you've done. You have to
Nothing.
face everything.
Nothing.
Y'all really
that
believe in
happens
karma
in
though?
life.
It could be.
I don't believe in
I
karma.
I do.
I
I
don't
believe
believe
what
in
Terry,
you
karma
so
as
if you
a
don't believe in
concept.
karma, why are you saying that?
That a man will meet his destiny on the very road he took to avoid it. So I think it's a difference between saying that if you do something, you're going to have to face in the future. That's cause and effect. Karma is saying what goes around comes around. But I don't give a fuck how good you live your life. Something bad going to happen to you. You could be perfect. They killed Jesus. What was his karma?
That's right.
Ain't no such thing as karma.
Well, I do
Jesus
feel
died
like
for our
what you
sins
put
and we
into
still
the
get
universe, you get out. That's what I feel. So that's my
I can take some of
my
that.
view of karma. Like what you put out, you gonna get back.
We got
It
a
could
new
be-
segment,
it could
Cam's
be
Karma.
years later.
I like that.
It could be years later, decades later, clearly, because this nigga's been doing this for a decade.
Nah, I'm with that. I'm just not with the concept that, like, if you do good, good gonna happen to you. If you do bad, bad gonna happen to you. If you do bad, some good shit gonna happen, and some bad shit
Yeah,
gonna happen.
for sure.
If you do good, some good shit gonna happen, some bad shit gonna
Absolutely.
happen. So the whole, like, it's not a direct correlation between how you living and the shit that, well, it is, but it ain't. Y'all get what the fuck I'm saying. On to this R. Kelly shit. Is it truly possible to separate the man from the music, or is the whole concept of separating the man from the music just a way for people to not be accountable for still wanting to hear the music?
Man,
That's
You know
really
what I'm
a
saying?
tough question.
I feel like
Who the
you're-
fuck?
I feel like if you separate the music from Kels, like you just in, I feel like you're trying too hard. You feel me? To hate him. You feel me?
Nigga, what?
Like
If
you
you-
can hate Kels, but if you separate the music and want to hate the music as well, I feel like now you just trying too hard to overall hate Kels.
So you used to be like listening to like "Feeling on Your Booty" and stuff like that.
I have a
Sex in the kitchen.
I have a playlist with at least 30 Kels songs on it.
like
B.
you know when he's
Hey.
singing that shit, he thinking about little girls, right?
I don't know that.
You know that.
I know what
You
I'm
know
thinking.
that.
I know what I'm thinking about when I listen to it. And they're 21 and up. God damn it.
21 a little young.
I was finna say I wasn't finna put him out there like that.
30 days. First of
I
all,
wasn't finna
niggas
say
be
that,
waiting for
but
girls
I
to
mean,
turn
you know.
18, but that's another story for another day.
Somebody waiting on you?
Yo, daddy.
But y'all love Drake.
I believe you. He's
Y'all love Drake.
You know what?
Drake,
I'm gonna get the
Drake
fuck
a
up
creep
out of
too.
here.
Drake the
is a creep
master
too.
waiting today to their 18.
But I'm gonna be honest. I deleted all R. Kelly music off my phone.
I did too.
Wow.
I did.
I did too.
Was it hard?
It was hard because that nigga got some cuts.
Some
Like
super cut.
I missed the R. Kelly era. I'm not gonna lie.
I do too. Like he
No,
was a
no.
big
I'm
part
saying
of our
I
childhood.
missed
too.
it. Like
Oh, you wasn't fucking
I
with him
wasn't
like
listening
that?
to R&B until like Miguel came out. I was
Your
listening to
last
rap.
year hit,
Like
man.
I heard the shit when it
It's giving
came out
uncultured
that
swine.
hits, but I wasn't like you would never find R&B in my
So I got a
playlist
quick
as a
question.
kid.
How soon or when did you delete all your R. Kelly music?
You ain't deleted no one when he was fucking a girl. You knew back then. Now you want to delete the shit?
Yeah, he made tapes and been with Aaliyah.
First
years
of all, I
ago,
didn't
so
know
when did you
nothing
saying?
delete
on
the
one.
music?
I was 9 years old.
You
I
seen
didn't
him fuck
know
that girl.
shit
We
about
all seen that shit. I was 9 years old too, and we saw that shit.
I
We
didn't
saw it. We all saw
understand
it.
the depth.
Exactly.
You don't understand the
Of-
depth of her being 14 and him being grown.
Like,
And Kels didn't get locked up
And
for
he
the
ate
minors.
ass too. Hey, he was a pioneer on the ass eating side. When nobody eating ass back then?
He wasn't. Or
Nobody
peeing on
asked
or
that.
peeing on
a
anybody.
nigga that
But
like
I'm not gonna
kids
credit
don't
him
do
for eating the
anything.
14-year-old ass.
I feel
But
like
still.
y'all, a lot of people defend R. Kelly, and
Facts.
So many.
when the statements about him actually having sex with like younger boys came out, nobody wanted to
Wait,
defend
that was a thing?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a
They-
real thing. But when it comes to homosexuality, nobody wants to
Uh-oh.
I feel like
to defend
feel like
Hop
that.
on that leather
I feel like that was
train.
something
Here
they
we
threw
go.
on Kels. I feel like they put everything else on Kels. Fuck it. How can we razzle dazzle it? Let's throw a boy in there. Kels was fucking on a boy too. Man, look, man.
No.
Sir.
Them people would do
Sir.
whatever they want to do to you.
Hey,
once
so
they
it's
got
Sir, are you
actual.
serious?
Them people would do whatever they
let
wanna
me
do
let me
to you
ask a
once they
question.
got
So
it.
with the boy, is it because some of this shit is proven? So with the boy, is it alleged or is this proven?
No, that's proven. That's in court. Like they were talking about it in court. It was two young men.
Two little boys
Two
came
young
out.
men. One is identified.
And what-
One wants to remain like unidentified.
And they say he molested them, fondled them, fucked them.
he was fucking them. Like,
Wow.
they got fucked.
Made
Wow.
them.
Yes.
Made
Wow. Damn.
Hey.
Kels.
So like, what y'all got to say about that? I just don't understand. Like, why y'all protecting the man?
Niggas can't
who
be that
has
homophobic then if they
obviously-
protecting him and he gay. So that kind of go against your theory.
Give me your microphone.
I'm just saying, like,
Give me your mic.
niggas must not be that homophobic if they letting that shit ride, cause that's
They don't believe
that's
it.
one
Just
for the
like they
books.
don't make
I
it
never
up
heard
here.
about
They
that
don't
shit.
believe
That nigga, this nigga
That's
just
what I'm
called it
saying.
razzle
That was
dazzle.
the razzle
They don't
dazzle.
believe it. They don't believe
Like,
it.
they
Is
threw
what I'm
that in
saying.
there,
He
like,
just
man,
said that shit.
we
Okay,
got him
we
sex
need a little more.
trafficking, We got him hitting all these younger
So
girls.
why the fuck do they need
We gonna
more?
throw
This
some boy-
nigga done
'cause that's when
he
they catch
married
you, they
a
tryna fuck you
15-year-old.
up, man.
He married a 15-year-old.
And then lied on the documents and made her seem like she was 18.
And y'all was-
then was in the back of her album
shit.
like a fucking creep
Oh,
on age
And then was doing interviews with matching fucking outfits. Like, what the fuck is this?
Hey, that's
How
some
you
creepy
defending
shit.
that?
That's
Say
some
something
creepy
about this
shit.
now.
And
Boy,
he
I
was
want-
wrong.
Boy,
Sir, we were 3 years old.
You can't
we were
trust.
3.
You can't trust no nigga that's bald head by choice.
That nigga would have been under
That
a
nigga grew them
bridge
braids. I was
somewhere.
like, what the fuck going on? I thought Kels was bald head. Jadakiss just did the shit too. Can't trust them niggas.
Yeah,
Wait, Jadakiss got hair? He can really grow
Jadakiss
hair?
had hair for about 2-3 years now. He got a
I
little
did not
line
know
in
that.
there.
That is
Yeah, he do.
insane.
I just seen him on that video with whatever that tennis player name.
Let me ask y'all this though. Do y'all feel like it's hard? Because I feel like if Kel's offense was he went out here and shot and killed 3 innocent people, it'd be a different conversation. Because he shot and killed these people. He needs to be canceled. He guilty, but his music ain't about killing motherfuckers. So it's like the fact that his music is primarily about sex, and then his crimes are sex crimes. Do that make it more like hard to separate the man from the music? Because it's like he did some
Yes.
shit.
If
and
this
he,
nigga made gospel music or country and never mentioned sex and
It
that
still
shit
don't
came
matter.
out,
He done made gospel music before though.
I feel like
He's harder.
No, I feel like he still should be canceled. But I feel like is it harder to separate it because the sex is sex crimes and he's talking about
Yeah,
sex.
that's what I was
Like,
just telling him when he's
How
singing
can
this
you
shit. He's
separate the
talking
two?
about little girls.
he like, I don't know that, but this nigga's only attracted to
To young women.
children. Like, what the fuck? Every single
exactly.
song.
You feel me?
Age ain't nothing but a number.
How you
he
get
even
groovy
had
to
her
that?
ass singing that shit.
So seems like you ready. He was
Hey.
really like you 16.
Seem like you ready
but
for-
Right, but
you
you seem like you
16, but
ready.
Seems like you ready.
Hey,
Seems
but
like
my-
you're ready.
my thing is
even
like-
though you're little, like
Hey, so listen, I was talking to the little homie today, right? And little homie was like, I just hate that people pick and choose. Like, we want to cancel R. Kelly because he fucked with these little girls and he rapping about sex. But there's niggas out here really murdering motherfuckers and rapping about that, and we ain't got shit to say about it. You know what I'm saying? is niggas out here who whole career built off niggas that they really killed in real life, not just fabricating the shit like in the 90s. Like these niggas actually killed the nigga, said he killed him on a song, said fuck him in every song, and we bumping that shit. But we want to be mad at R. Kelly. He was like, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be consistent. And I was like, I can't really argue that point. That sound like a good point.
It's a
that
good
sound
point.
kind of
That's
valid.
a great
I
point.
personally don't be listening to that shit.
I listen to that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
ain't gonna
so
fake
I'd be like, take me out of these conversations.
So
Like,
y'all wasn't like 15, 16, 17 with no grown ass boyfriend? I just want to know.
fuck no.
'Cause I know,
was
I know
not.
15, 16,
Fuck
17 year olds
no,
that had
bruh.
grown ass niggas coming up to school.
No.
Does
picking
that make
them
it
up.
right? Like,
It don't
y'all,
make it right.
like people
It don't
always
make
bring
it
up
right.
those points,
It
but
don't
that
make it right. But
a
it'd be
child
that same
cannot
female
consent.
talking shit about Kales when she was fucking with Luther. When she was in
not lose.
For the
Well,
mic. Trying to get them
fucking
mics.
with grown Luther. He was
Yeah.
22. She was 17.
I have
Like,
seen so many
Yeah.
women though. So many women I have seen like over the years that have come to terms with the fact that that shit was wrong, and they really didn't think so while they were doing it. And now it's years later, and motherfuckers on Twitter telling they fucking stories like, "Damn, I was 16 with a nigga coming to get me at 24." And that nigga was
Because
giving
they
me
did not
money,
know any better.
and that nigga was they didn't.
They didn't know any better. And like I really feel like we have to give those ladies, like the young
reflects on
girls,
the parents a lot.
grace. You said what?
It reflects on the parents a lot.
Man,
You said, where are the
Some of, you
parents
know
at?
what?
Some of
Some
they
of
ass
the parents,
knew.
yes, what I'm
And they
saying.
should be in
Some
jail
of the
as well.
parents knew and actually let that shit play out.
and like they sold their children
They
to
was
this
getting
nigga
paid.
thinking,
because he was going to give them a music
Thinking-
career. Did y'all watch the
exactly.
documentary or?
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah.
thinking that they finna be on, and that mean, oh, my baby get on, that mean I'm gonna be on. Yeah, go with this grown ass nigga. Like, what the fuck? I'm not sending my kid with no grown ass man. I don't give a fuck what if you
Right.
can really do that, and that's what you
Especially
finna
R.
do.
Kelly.
We both about to be up in the studio like this. Sing,
Hey.
baby. Sing, baby. Cause like you ain't finna just take my kid nowhere with you. But
It's the fact that
bloodthirsty.
everybody like knew what was going on. Like they knew he was recruiting these girls at Kenwood and
I was just gonna
McDonald's,
say,
and
baby, that's my
they
story.
allowed it to happen. Like
So how do y'all feel about like the whole public outrage? Because it's like this is something that's been out there
Yeah.
for 20 years. Like we've
I
known
feel the
about this for
same.
20 years.
It's
So it's
been
kind of
out
like,
there, but I feel
what's
like-
up with the current outrage? Like,
Because like the fact that like we right here, like to get that nigga up out of here. Like I want you off the fucking streets. I want you off the fucking
Not off the
regular
streets.
world.
What
Like
makes me
I don't
happy-
want you to have
Exactly.
access to fucking these little girls anymore. Because as long as you out here,
Right.
and as long as you know that you done got away with it for this long, you ain't gonna stop because motherfuckers talking about it all of a sudden. People been talking about
he
it.
was on video saying like they should have came and got me. They should have. It's old now. Like y'all should have been had me.
What
Like,
type of shit
Yeah.
is that?
Like what shit
Boogie,
is
I'm gonna
that?
ask you what percentage of the outrage right now do you think is like genuine, and what percentage do you think is just like a group thing where everybody piling on? Because like I say, 20 years ago we knew this nigga was guilty of this shit,
And I would say this.
and he made hella hits since
He was
then,
making
and nobody
hits
was
when he
calling
on
for that.
trial.
nigga.
He was making hits when he was on trial for shit. Remix
Yeah.
to
The
it,
Not
bitch,
Guilty
and
song
all
was
that
crazy.
shit. I'm not even. I understood what was going on
With Jay-Z.
at that age. Like I knew, like they said, R. Kelly was fucking with underage girl. I knew.
I saw the video.
Yeah, I
I
knew
ain't
what was
watched that
going on.
bitch.
So I feel like if you wasn't slandering that nigga back then or trying to put that nigga down back then, no matter how young, no matter how old, because I guess you got the option to listen to whatever you want to listen to now. So now you can cancel them.
But I feel like y'all have to think about like the
Facts.
consciousness of society. Like
It's
a
kinda-
lot of people, we are changing as a society when it comes to shit like that. Like the whole Me Too movement, the
Yep.
Bill Cosby thing. Like a lot of people are not being.
I don't
they're
think that's
not
right,
letting
though.
it fly anymore.
I don't think that's right though.
Why?
I don't think that like if something was cool in the and I don't know with the whole Bill Cosby shit, whatever. I don't know what happened, what didn't happen, who telling the truth, who not telling the truth. So I'm not saying Bill Cosby's innocent. I'm not saying he is. But if Quaaludes was a popular drug at a time, and it was known that this is what we do, and now 30 years later this shit not cool, but it was socially acceptable then, you can't judge me by today's standards for some shit I did when it was okay.
It's never been socially acceptable to fuck a child. I really don't.
No,
ever
you
think
brought up
that.
the Bill Cosby thing. That was my own point.
That's never been
I was
socially
never
acceptable
It-
either to drug a motherfucker. Like
No, it was the like it was known back then what Bill Cosby was on. That was a known thing. Like that's been stated. Like everybody knew what the fuck was going on. The Quaalude
But I feel
shit.
like a lot of people let the victims' voices get lost, and that's what I don't like. Like y'all never want to hear the victims out because y'all are so fucking brainwashed by these people who have this celebrity status and this type of money or whatever. That the victims' voices never really get heard. Like, okay, maybe some of them bitches is lying, but a majority of them bitches is not lying about these men.
I don't agree that victims' voices don't get heard because I think the negativity travel faster than.
I feel like
their voices don't get heard. That's just why he's coming to justice right now because they weren't heard.
And even if they do get heard, like they get shut down so quickly. Like Bill Cosby had this fucking reputation, like this, the best dad on television type shit. And a lot of people that he worked with, kids, will say that he was very fatherly in real life as well.
I'm saying like Usher just had the whole herpes thing going. Nelly had the whole herpes. It seems like if you say some shit about somebody today, it's blowing the fuck up.
I feel that
to me. That's how it seemed to me. It might blow over too, but you getting your 15 seconds for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You say anything about anybody today.
Yeah.
How much time do y'all think the parents should get? Do y'all think it should be like equal?
Yes.
It should be equal?
Yes.
Wait, the parents they're not being tried, are they?
Fuck.
No. I'm saying if y'all just saying y'all feel like the parents should be locked up too.
Absolutely.
So I'm just asking like,
absolutely.
What do y'all think?
Equal time, because you got to think about it like it's cause and effect. Like it's a trickle down effect. Like how could you have access to my child if I don't give you access? Mm-hmm. You are equally responsible as like for what this man did to your kid. Like you,
right.
How the fuck else?
That's why Leah
was
parents
it gonna
hiding.
happen?
They hiding right now.
They better hide.
Huh?
Period.
Right.
You will get the time. And that's the same thing. Like, it's one step removed from you not doing it yourself. And motherfuckers will be like, I would never do that to my kid. But you gave your kid to someone who you know was on that bullshit.
A lot of parents definitely was like brainwashed or like.
For sure. Money washed.
By the money, yeah.
Fucking like.
I think the public reaction is kind of weird on a standpoint of like, I think the same thing is it seems like it's happening right now and people kind of catching wind of it but ignoring it. And I think if 20 years from now some shit go down with Drake, I keep bringing this Drake shit up, right? You do. I do. I brought it up last week.
Why was he texting Billie Eilish? Like, that shit is weird. Or not Billie Eilish. What's that girl name? The girl from Stranger Things.
I don't know, but we got the Georgia Smith thing. Then there's the other girl who was with the post, and it was 2016,
her name
and she was super young at the
I
time.
was like that little girl, Millie. Her name, she's like 13.
But and then like how we saying like R. Kelly had age ain't nothing but a number. That's sick as fuck, right? Drake got teenage fever. This is the thing. It's the same shit is happening. But we ignore it. So where's the outrage?
That's one of his best songs too.
Like,
damn.
are we just gonna jump on the nigga when he go on trial?
Okay, first of all,
even though we see a pattern,
Fever was not anywhere in comparison to Age Ain't Nothing But
Exactly. Teenage
it's
Fever
not.
is
I'm just saying like
Teenage Fever. Like
I'm just saying it's rumored that song was about Georgia Smith, and it's like it's the same.
Jaded was about her for sure.
Yeah, and he has a song named after her, like her actual name, Georgia's Interlude.
Georgia's Interlude.
So
yeah, I mean,
like,
Bria's Interlude, shit. I mean, he was younger back then, but shit, that girl was still fucking a freshman in college.
Bria?
Or a sophomore in college? Nah, Bria's Interlude.
CeCe was in college. Well, yeah. Okay. I ain't gonna talk about that. CeCe Interlude happened in Carbondale. That was lit.
Drake's a weirdo.
And we move.
Drake might be a weirdo.
We move.
My thing is, like y'all have excuses for R. Kelly locking these women in their room, making them fuck each other. They probably wasn't even fucking lesbians. Making them pee in buckets, smearing shit, doing all type of shit.
Leaving them under a motherfucking bed, and then I snap and you come out.
What type of shit is that? Like, what is the rebuttal and the excuse for that?
I saw the the surviving R. Kelly shit. Those women that I saw when they were grown, if we talking about the same women, can the nigga lock you in a room and make you like? Can a nigga do that to you?
Probably. Do you understand manipulation?
How cold?
Do you understand emotional?
I think what Boogie asking is at one point.
Asking exactly what I just said. Do you understand emotional and mental manipulation?
You know how to find them bitches that's fucked up in the head.
Let me ask you this: if the roles was reversed and there was a nigga locked in the room, would you have the same empathy? No, you wouldn't. So my thing is like, at what point is an adult is some accountability to like, all right, well, you kind of went for that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how much? And it might not. It might be R. Kelly still wrong, but it has to be some type of percentage to where it's like, okay,
but at the end
this
of the
is like 30% on you, bitch.
Yes, but you gotta think. You gotta think about it though too. Like he knew what bitches to like try
weak
to
bitches.
get like
vulnerable bitches
that don't gas shit.
Well,
bitches
y'all
that
did feel
won't
sorry for August,
their
right?
family.
Did y'all feel sorry for August when Shorty?
No, I feel like August was a fucking loser for talking about
Oh,
it.
right,
I felt sorry for August in the
Let's-
aspect of he caught feelings. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Jada didn't have August locked in the room. She didn't pissing in buckets. She didn't have him like
she
that.
took advantage of him.
She fucked him.
She went over there for help.
She
That
gave
nigga-
him some good ass booty.
That nigga,
and he thought that her ass was gonna leave his
first of all,
husband.
that nigga came over there to kick it with her son.
Period, Cam.
One of his eyes wasn't working, and she fucked him. And,
she did not fuck him
and
while
made
his
him
ass
fall in
wasn't
love.
working.
Sounds like manipulation.
She did not fuck him
Is
while
that
his
not what
ass
happened,
wasn't
bro?
working.
That's not what happened. He wasn't blind,
The
G.
thing is, y'all.
He wasn't blind, G. I'm dead ass though.
Gonna do this.
The man wasn't blind.
No.
She fucking
Y'all
blind, nigga.
Y'all underplay gaslighting. Y'all underplay emotional manipulation.
It's
Y'all
a real
underplay
thing.
all of that. Like, y'all act like people have never like really kind of like done that to you or tried to do that to you. Like, that shit is
To the
real.
point where you was almost like
You just fucked up mentally. You don't even know
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
true.
facts.
You know what I
Facts.
mean?
It's a real thing.
And then what's her name? The dark skin
motherfuckers
girl.
promising you shit.
No, a lot of dark skin.
No, the dark skin girl that R. Kelly was fucking with, and she like laughed and her
How
car
long you
got
gotta
burnt up.
piss it?
What's
How
her
long you gotta
name?
piss the shit in the bucket before you realize, like, you know what? He might be fronting this move. Like, how long you gotta, like, you know what I'm saying?
It ain't no front
He
your move because a
promising you
nigga
shit.
like that.
It's
no,
not front your move when
he giving
you
you that
have that
shit. He
Stockholm
ain't just
syndrome.
promising it to you. You're getting that shit.
You getting what? You sitting and pissing in a bucket. What is he
They
really
taking.
giving
He
you?
was taking them
Hey.
bitches shopping. Them bitches lived in nice places.
I'm not
Them
gonna
bitch-
lie.
Like, come on
but
now.
at the same time, are
he
you
knew
agreeing
what to do to keep them
but
coming back?
Are you agreeing to do this because he's taking you shopping? Are you agreeing to do this because of this life that
Yes,
he's
because
offering
I
you?
never had
That's not
anything.
manipulation. Then.
And a lot of
That's
those
you
young
took
girls-
you took a fucking deal.
But you are
Like,
using
you
this
took a
against
deal.
me.
Some
You
of
are
the bitches
using.
had good parents. I saw.
You
A lot of
are
those-
you
A lot of those
exactly.
girls were.
Can a nigga cheat on you because he got money?
Yes, bitches do it every day.
No. Can a nigga cheat on you because he got money?
No.
Okay, so
But I ain't them bitches. I came from shit. I got money.
Okay, so
like,
what?
I don't need a nigga money, especially if
So
you
when it
finna
happens to
dog
the
me.
next
Like,
person, it's on him and not her.
Once again, emotional
I'm
manipulation.
all for canceling R. Kelly for the kids, right?
Like-
but I'm saying though, anybody can be emotionally manipulated. But it's some situations that you sign up for. Like if you're saying that I deal with this because you taking me here, you doing this, you doing that. That you signed up to deal with this, you grown ass bitch. Like this is what you wanted.
But on
like,
his end, he still know that this is what he can do to convince these bitches and know like I'm about to fuck your head up even more than it's
Bruh,
already fucked
it's
up
a-
because I'm
it's-
finna buy you some shoes.
it's niggas right now fucking the shit out of a bitch so they can stay at her crib.
It's niggas right
Right?
now
So
beating
what's
on a
the
bitch
difference?
and taking her shopping the next day and she still staying with him.
Now the physical shit I'm not fucking with. Now,
He was physical too.
He was beating him up.
Oh my god!
I didn't know that.
We need to read.
Do your
Can we
fucking
pull up
research.
some fucking articles right now?
I didn't know he was beating him up. I didn't hear that. I ain't hear that part.
Niggas want me to.
I ain't hear that part. I ain't with the whole beating shit.
But ain't this where everything started out from? He getting raped too and being manipulated.
Yes,
like,
and that's what we have to look at as
yeah,
well.
like hurt people,
Yeah.
and then when you are like a top artist in the world, like, and there's everybody around you, you signing their checks, who gonna tell you like, don't
Gee,
bring
you
her
fucking
here?
up. He had so many
doing
yes
that.
men around him.
Why you
Yeah,
fucking
and
with
you,
that
cause you
kid?
signing everybody's check, but hurt people, and like I said, I think. If you open somebody's sexual box that early, G,
Yes.
they either gonna veer away from sex, period,
Or they gonna
you
gravitate
fall right into
to
that
it.
shit.
open up another
Yes.
world of
Yes.
sexualness. Like
That's
our
so
shit
true.
probably just stop at like eating ass,
And
His
it wasn't
shit
even like
probably
that.
is
He used to
shitting
make
in
them
buckets.
bitches. He used to make them bitches do threesomes, record them, make them dance, make them do all type of shit.
Anytime you
Like,
want to
Nigga,
pee
bird.
on somebody,
But like you know, some bitches like have fetishes like that.
when
Like
he
a
did
nigga,
that
like
concert-
you singing to me and shit. You sex in the kitchen. She just pee on me. Like bitches got fetishes too.
Yeah.
We
That's
don't
true.
know
That's true.
their stories
Yeah.
either.
Right.
I
That's
just feel
true.
like I know. I think it's a fucked up situation, and hurt people do hurt people. G. I want to cancel him, and I think it's fucked up. But I have not stopped playing. I won't purposely play it, but if it come on, I won't lie and say I won't sing.
I hear that. I respect that.
How it's gonna come on though? Unless it's on your playlist, because ain't nobody playing that shit.
Off my shit. I just said I won't purposely be like R. Kelly. Da da da.
No, you can shuffle your shit and that shit come on. You be.
And I'm going trap in the closet.
You might.
I just feel like at some point, people need to stop using what happened to them in their childhood as an excuse to do fucked up shit to other people.
1,000%.
He's a fucking millionaire. He had all the resources to go get the fucking help that he needed.
Especially when he got older.
And he did not do that shit.
Able to get the help.
He knew he was sick. He knew he was sick.
Just now getting into a time where therapy is a thing right now, and then all the media
therapy.
My thing is like this man knew he was sick to the point where it was sick. You know what I mean?
He don't know. Sick people don't just acknowledge they sick.
Hey, but at the same time, every nigga who ever went to jail for sexual misconduct was sick. Not every nigga. Every nigga who's ever actually guilty of any sexual misconduct was sick. Every nigga who murdered a motherfucker for no reason. They all needed help, but they ass all in jail. So his ass needs to be in that too.
Exactly.
I'm all for R. Kelly being locked up. I don't give a fuck how much time they give him. He could die in that bitch. I don't care.
He gonna die now.
The grown women though, I'm not sympathizing for that shit at all. Like any of them grown women, and
I sympathize to a certain extent.
The physical abuse do make me sympathize. I just didn't know that.
I sympathize to a certain extent. However, I don't know. Like I would have been beating a nigga head. Like, you gonna let me out of here? Like, I done dealt with this for this long, and now I realize that this is not right. Like, this is
that's what you would have did, right?
We gonna say this footage if we ever hear Cam locked up shitting in buckets. I'm running this shit back.
If y'all ever hear me locked up, come get me. What the fuck? Come get me.
I'm gonna come get you, and I'm gonna turn this podcast on the ride to the crib. Like, remember when you said that niggas couldn't get down on you, G?
Man, I ain't going for none of that shit. That shit
dead.
That shit.
Do y'all think it's sick, like, when older men wait on a young girl to turn 18?
Yes.
I've never waited on that.
Yeah, that's sick.
Like Marcus Houston, like, he's done that. Like, he just married a 19-year-old or something like that. Like, that's so sick to me. I don't care.
Yeah, that's
his
sick
wife is only like 21 now.
Wasn't Marcus Houston touched?
You saying that he waited on her, or he met her when she was 19?
What's his name? Chris Stokes?
Did he meet her when he was 19, or he waited on her?
That was
he knew her before.
Dad's stepchild, right?
Yeah.
So his stepsister, kind of ordeal.
That was some weird shit.
Very weird. That shit creeped me
Chris
the fuck
Stokes
out.
was touching on them.
All of them.
Why we ain't blow Chris Stokes
shit-
up? Like,
that
where
shit
Chris
weird.
Stokes
We tried. Chris Stokes has to be blocked on Twitter right now.
Where he couldn't get
Chris
bumped like
Stokes,
Kale's getting bumped right
because
now.
of the proof. So like
Right.
when like
You say Chris Stokes
And
was
you know when
recording
men
shit.
get abused, they don't necessarily talk about it like Raz B.
R. Kelly was
Yeah.
out here moving wild with his
R. Kelly-
shit.
Raz B
yeah, like
talked
why
about
would
it?
you? He tried to, and motherfucker
he
shunned
tried.
him.
They definitely was trying to clown him.
Motherfucker shut him
Raz B
down.
he in
Like
China
he
some
going
motherfucker
through
well.
some mental shit.
He
right
just
now.
uploaded
They
a video
crazy,
dancing.
but he was talking some shit, and they was the other B2K niggas was like, "Hey man, you need to shut the fuck up.
You need to shut up. We
Right.
still cashing
They
these
still
checks.
they don't want to be embarrassed by that whole situation.
Yeah,
They
that
probably
shit
still
embarrassing.
profiting from it. So
Yeah.
Dang.
a lot of men don't want to talk about the abuse that
Cancel
they've been
Chris
through.
Stokes. Fuck
Cancel
you talking about.
motherfucking Chris Stokes.
Why y'all think men don't want to talk about shit like that though?
Because that's embarrassing.
It's a vulnerability issue
That's
for y'all.
embarrassing.
Like
It's
it's y'all pride,
vulnerability.
y'all ego.
Even if
It's a masculine thing.
yes,
Yeah.
even if you taken advantage of and you're raped, or you still as a man, the first thing you think in your head is like, I could have fought back, or I could have stopped this motherfucker from doing this, or I could have. And the fact that you couldn't, like, that's
It tears
embarrassing.
your whole masculinity.
That tears
down,
your whole
like-
manhood away.
And the fact that you could have. He was a grown man, but they was teenage boys coming up. They could have, but that's the manipulation.
They should have all jumped him. Like, why didn't y'all just? I would have
It's
beat
5
this
of
nigga,
y'all.
boy.
Y'all know how to dance,
Boy,
play
I'm
basketball,
finna
athletic.
stomp
Y'all supposed to
y'all
whoop
your
his
ears
ass.
together. Like, but the lifestyle that they was living,
manipulation.
And then
Yeah,
when you become
manipulation.
when you get abused, like when this person is constantly abusing you, you
And
kind
if
of
they're-
grow a relationship
yes,
with
and
them.
if they're an abuser,
Like, ain't that called Stockholm syndrome?
if they're an
Stockholm, it's
abuser,
Stockholm, yeah.
if they're an abuser, the things that they can say to convince you that this is okay.
Especially when
It's
you're
like,
a child and you have such a vulnerable brain.
Maybe it is
like we have to put ourselves in those
and he ain't
shoes.
just doing it to me. I'm not left out. He's doing it to me and my friends.
Right,
Like
right.
this is not such a terrible thing. Maybe then you
Yeah.
get older
Yeah.
and you're trying to be in real relationships and your head is fucked up.
Yeah.
And you don't know why.
And you have to think back to like,
I ain't gonna lie. When you
Damn.
young, all it kind of take is for like people, even like when you older, because it's just kind of like a girl could be like an angel and start hanging out with some hoes and start doing some shit that's out of character.
then
turn her hoe up.
bitches can convince if she's convincible.
Because she's a
If
weak
ain't nobody
bitch.
around
Hoes
you
can
to,
convince
if ain't
her.
nobody around you to judge you, kind of like you a
Because
wild
who
out.
won't judge you around some hoes? They not finna judge you. They just
Yeah.
want you to be on the same type of time that they on.
Somebody asked, do y'all think Drea knew what was going on? I don't even know who Drea. That's his wife?
That's his wife. Yeah, she was just on the news saying like she's happy that he's getting locked up or whatever. He used to beat her ass too.
Damn, Kills.
Yeah, she knew.
You out here. You a wild nigga,
There's honestly no excuse for R. Kelly besides the fact that he was touched by his sister at a young age. That's the only grace that I would ever give him.
And I can't even call that an excuse.
Exactly.
Like, that's just some shit that
happened to you that
lured him into a different type of lifestyle. But when you got older and like you knew, nigga, like I want like some sick people don't know that they sick, but like deep down. You fucking know. You fucking know. But you can't stop. But you could if you go get help. You got all this motherfucking bread. And therapy was not a thing. But you got all this motherfucking bread. You can go and talk to somebody, but you so scared they're going to put you away. Like, or...
Now you in jail.
Now you're put away.
Y'all think Kale's going to stay in jail?
When he said
it's over with him.
What
did he ask
that black man? What did he ask that black man on BET when he got that interview like years ago? He was like, "How old is teenage?" He said, "When you say teenage, how
like, so would you say that you like teenage girls?"
That was some wild shit.
He's like, so when you say teenage,
giveaway, yeah.
He was out here slamming himself. Like,
what the dude was like,
wait,
age with the teen,
like
nigga.
Hey, when the nigga had
14,
when the nigga did that concert and had told them bitches to wipe his tongue off, that should have been a big giveaway.
I think
y'all remember when he did that concert? He was standing right in front of the crowd and he stuck his tongue out like, bitch, wipe my tongue off. And them bitches was wiping his tongue off with the towel.
Wipe my head.
That shit was wild.
I would have been traumatized for life.
He's a wild nigga.
I did not see that.
But I just feel like, honestly, like, let's say for instance, none of this other shit happened. Like, what if he only married Aaliyah? This shit just as bad.
It is.
Yeah. Like none of the you know what I'm saying? None of the other shit happened, yeah.
None of the other shit happened.
That's facts though.
But it still come out that he married this young girl and went to the altar and lied on her shit and her parents knew and blah 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 and they spent years in a relationship.
Hey, we're gonna play a game called Fill in the Blank. So the game, this is what it is. This is the sentence. People who still listen to R. Kelly are blank. And I'm gonna give y'all a second to think about that while I do this ad. All right, so Sweetest Day is right around the corner, right? It's hard being a black man. And Sweetest Day is about us, for the record. I don't want to hear none of the debate. Wait, y'all supposed to be thinking. Y'all supposed to be thinking. Y'all supposed to be thinking.
I already got my answer.
Hey, y'all supposed to be thinking.
I got my answer.
Just think. Listen. So, again, Sweetest Day is right around the corner. It's all about the men. And it's very hard being a black man. It's even 10 times harder being a black man in Chicago. So, I think every woman in Chicago needs to book her man a massage. And the homie Ashanti As Hell has the massages on deck. Not only does she got the massages on deck, she's not one of those like IG masseuses who gonna like oil your nigga chest up and kiss his nipple and no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? She's actually professional and she's licensed. She has a degree in kinesiology and she does massage women as well. But y'all need to hit her up. Sweetest Day is right around the corner. Book your nigga a massage. Y'all niggas a little tense up here talking about R. Kelly. Y'all might book y'all a massage.
I just had a massage today.
Okay. You said it was a hard fucking day.
It was a long day.
That's why the day was so fucking long. She was getting fucking
my day got long after the spa. That's why I didn't understand. That's why I didn't understand. Okay.
At Ashanti _as_ hell. Alright. What is y'all word? Fill in the blank. People who still listen to R. Kelly are blank.
Go ahead.
They're fucking apathetic. Period.
Okay.
I was gonna say ignorant aunties on Facebook.
Period.
Ignorant aunties on. I said I didn't say one word. I guess you went crazy.
True. You did not say one
ignorant
word.
Aunties. Speaking of the ignorant aunties on Facebook, it is a lot of people who I love and respect.
Old women never letting him go.
They not letting him go.
Never letting them go.
It's a lot of people I love and respect who do defend our. And my thing is like, if you're gonna still listen to the music, I can't. I don't listen to the shit really because like I said, I missed it. So it's almost like if we was all in the car riding. And you want to go to a beach and you want to go to a barbecue and y'all ask me what should we do, but I'm a vegan. Oh, of course I don't want to go to the barbecue. So it's like, why the fuck y'all asking me?
Right.
I don't really listen to R. Kelly, so it's like, what? I can't really have too much stake in it. But I will say that it's a lot of people. Whether somebody gonna listen to it or not, that's on them. But the defending
Maybe
the nigga
I don't follow so
is
many
a
people.
different story.
I can't tell y'all.
It's kind of wild. Like, it's no defense for fucking kids.
I can't tell y'all how many people I have
the
unfollowed,
attempt to defend them is wild.
That I know personally. And I'm just scrolling, the shit been everywhere. So all those little fucking pages on Instagram. Like, you know them pages. Everybody fucking know them pages.
What's them pages?
They be everywhere. Spiritual world.
them pages.
Fucking Black Love page.
Oh,
fucking,
okay,
like all those pages that are like super big and you see them every time you scroll. Like whether you follow them or your explore page, don't matter.
So they got sponsorship.
They've been, yes, of course. They've been uploading this R. Kelly shit endlessly. And to see people that I know personally that I consider myself to be cordial with or my associate or what, to see motherfuckers underneath these posts, free R. Kelly, hey, you wild bitch.
Yeah, but you know what? you gotta think about, and I think with, like I said, a lot of people won't say this, and a lot of people that shit really be in black, like in black households, like where
yes,
it be like, I know grown ass women who got a 15, 16-year-old and they know this nigga 20, but he damn near picking her up, dropping off,
and they
giving money, paying bills, and that bitch. This shit is in the I don't want to say the black culture because it might be, but I really feel like it's a black cultural thing. But like it really,
that's true though.
You know
like when his first case,
that shit in the households.
When his first case happened, like every black person on earth probably defended him at that point. Like
it was
everybody defended R. Kelly at that point.
I literally was just in a situation where I was going to start recording again. I was going to start recording my music again.
They tried to send you that way?
And no, not to R. Kelly. But I mean, I've been knowing R. Kelly since I was a child. Let's put that out there. My cousin worked with R. Kelly.
You got a story to tell?
For a long time, okay? That's not this story. That's we ain't even getting.
I was finna say, damn, Cam.
But I was about to start doing my music again.
Damn,
you know, dude was super cool. My God, one of the best producers, like amazing. Like, and I was so excited. No, nigga, turn your listening ears on. Like this, he bomb. Like I'm listening to beats and I'm getting excited because I'm like, oh shit, I can't wait to. I don't know how. You know, I went back one day. We in congregation just like this. It was multiple people at the studio. I honestly can't remember off the top of my head how we ended up in conversation about R. Kelly, but the defense, like, y'all think I went back?
Wow.
Right, he might have been one of them boys
defending him
and
right
worked
now.
with that nigga. Like I'm not working.
Akon?
You might try to
fucked up.
lock
Akon,
me
my
in
boy.
this studio. Hey, good luck. He was in there like, yeah, I got some shit for R. Kelly, and he finna get out, and I can't wait for him to get out, and we gonna record, and we got some unreleased shit, and
Damn.
You don't even know my boy.
Damn.
Ain't no way, my boy. Ain't no way. Like, no, gee, but people don't even know how much they tell on themselves. You know?
Kills was wild.
Damn.
It's sick.
All right, man. I think it's time for Cam's Corner. What you got for us?
What do I have for Cam's Corner today? God damn.
You ain't think about it doing your massage, huh? That massage you was getting when you
I was asleep. I was asleep,
Let's just
y'all.
forget the killer Cam
I was
juice.
fucking asleep. That massage was so good. Okay. Cam's Corner today. Let's see. All right. Parents. Make your children comfortable enough to talk to you. You don't have to be their friend. Like, I got a daughter of my own. I'm not, to an extent, yes, I will be her friend. Absolutely. But I'm her mother first. But I will be her friend from the standpoint of where she will be comfortable enough to talk to me about anything. It will never be a point where my daughter feel like she got to keep anything from me. She'll never feel no shame. She'll never feel no embarrassment. And she'll definitely never feel unsafe coming to tell me something. Let your children know from the start that you are there for them all across the board, because a lot of this shit happens in the dark because kids don't feel like they can tell anyone in their life, in their world, around them, their parents, their siblings, a teacher, whatever. Make children, and not just parents, so now that I done said teacher, I take back parents. Make the children that are, if you're surrounded by children, make them comfortable enough. Let them know that you're a safe space, because shit is really wild as fuck out here. And it can happen so fast. And you will be that parent that's like, I don't understand how this happened. How the fuck did that happen to my kid? Like, what are the... And you be like, well, do you sit down? Do you talk to your kid about this? Do you talk to... Well, no. Like, what? Well, the fuck? That's how it happened then. Create a safe space for any children in your realm, because you never know when they need you or might need to come to you with something very important that could save their life. And that's it. Like, I was reading a thread on Twitter today. There was a therapist, but he was a teacher as well, but he was a caseworker. And a little boy came to him at 7 years old And he actually got taken out of his home for sexually assaulting his 2-year-old brother. So boy's working with him. About 6, 7, 8 months go by. Boy barely wants to converse, don't want to talk, don't want to nothing. So, of course, at this point, 6, 7, 8 months go by. Of course, now he's talking a little bit. And, like, he only to find out his stepfather was raping him.
Oh, my goodness.
And his way of protecting his little brother was he put something up his anus. In his head, as a 7-year-old, he's blocking the stepfather from doing to the 2-year-old what's been being done to him.
That's mad wild.
But if your kids can come talk to you, but his mama, he couldn't go talk to his mama because his mama didn't believe him when he did say something. And she's still with the nigga. So, like,
that shit wild.
That's insane.
Protect your children.
That shit is
protect
wild.
your nieces, protect your nephews, protect your friends' kids. Just protection all around. Because it's real sick out here. You cannot just look at somebody and know that they fucked up. People have a way of putting on a facade that'll make you think they're a good person, and they really not. And then something happens to your kid, now you want to kill somebody, which I feel, by all means. If I miss some shit and something happened to my kid, I'm definitely going to want to kill somebody. But I'm also put myself in a position to not miss shit either. My baby ain't going nowhere with no grown-ass man. Like, just protect these kids, man, because they are our future. And a lot of them is going to be fucked up because their parents is trash.
For sure.
So that's it. Cam's fucking corner.
We was talking about Kels.
Facts.
Randomly, I just got on Facebook. This picture of Kels pops up. I don't know if y'all seen the picture. He got purple on, purple tank top, purple hat. It's somebody.
He the
They
Pied
say
Piper.
it's mad shit wrong with this picture. He busts down the belt. He got a belt with a tongue out.
I seen
Oh
that
my
shit.
God.
And that bitch in diamonds. So they say they knew something was wrong there. They say he got on a do-rag cap. So it's a do-rag with
cap.
a brim
With
on
a
that
bib on it.
bitch.
And that bitch like leather, ain't it?
See what motherfuckers be
He
talking
got a
about?
brim on that bitch. Then the motherfucker say he got on a gun vest on stage singing about sex. He do got a damn holster joint on with no guns in that bitch. He got a basketball sleeve on, and he got a glove with a missing finger.
And sometimes them signs be there. Don't ignore them signs either.
The whole Pied Piper shit, like him naming himself the Pied Piper, which is a kid's book about
The nigga that be
the nigga who sing the flute, and the kid, he's a musician, and kids follow him. Like, that's sick as fuck, bro. Like, that's some sick ass shit that you named yourself the Pied
from
Piper,
the beginning,
bro. Like, and you making light of, you making fun of this. He's a sick motherfucker.
Hey, whoever this nigga TJ is, I want to meet him in person.
That's TJ. That'd be right there.
All right, I'm going to beat
Let
his
you know.
ass.
Oh,
TJ always got something to say.
I'm going to beat his ass. He talking
TJ
about
with the little hands.
He talking about Cam back there taking the shit for money. It's gonna with the little hand, it's gonna be very easy to beat his ass then. All right.
yeah.
No,
Okay.
TJ's a
Lil
different type
TJ.
of guy.
Yeah, we heard his little story last
TJ's
weekend.
a different type of guy.
Hey, challenge of the week before we wrap up. The challenge of the week is to, when you see people and ask them how they doing, actually wait for an answer and a response. A lot of people, we just like interchange like how you doing as a greeting. Like, what up, bro? How you doing? And keep walking. Like, we don't even wait for a motherfucker to answer the question. Like, and like we just had an officer kill himself on the expressway. So
Rest in
suicide,
peace,
you know what I'm saying? It's been a topic this week, and you know how I know a few people. I saw a few people on Facebook who actually knew him. So they was kind of like super shocked and shit like that. And we always say check on your people. Mental health is real. But it's like, do we really know how to check on people and shit like that? And like a big thing for me in therapy is like every week when I get on the phone with the therapist, she'd be like, how you doing? I'd be like, oh, I'm good. She'd just sit there and
how
wait.
you really doing?
She wouldn't even say shit. She'd just sit there and wait like, okay. I'm like, yeah, shit kind of like crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
good is such a
'cause, like,
formal answer.
yeah,
like, be like, I'm good.
We are grateful for life, but how many of us are
How you
really good? Like, you know what I'm saying?
How you
Like,
really
I
doing?
honestly think that most
Yeah.
people are coping.
Yeah.
Their day to day
And
life.
and
not really
good.
living and like
not
basking
good
in
for
the
real.
present.
It's hard to be good in this world.
It
in
is
this
because so
life.
much shit is
It's hard
so
to
much
be,
shit on us.
So really, I can't remember the last time a motherfucker asked me how you doing, and I said good, and I was like,
For real.
really
Meant that
felt
shit.
like, oh shit, I'm really good for real. Like, no. So like, I hate when my friends be like, oh, I'm
Yo-
good. I be,
Your girl ever asked
really
you that
don't.
after you just got through cheating? You done that mean it. Like, I'm good.
You know what?
But anyway,
This is what the fuck I do.
you want to tell them
You
what
know
you got
Terry,
going on?
This is what I deal with.
You be telling on yourself.
Every episode.
I'm single as hell.
Every
I've been single.
episode. Every episode.
I've been single since like 2018. But
Somebody somewhere
Y'all,
touching the fucking air because you're lying.
Is that
joking.
2018, nigga? 2018.
With you until my phone finna
When we just fucking,
You
we
were
just
down with your
fucking.
bitch in 2020, nigga.
hey, you got something you want to let them know where to buy it from? You got something to promote, Diamond?
Thanks, Terry. I
We know you
appreciate your
do.
platform.
You know you
Yeah.
always, Diamond always selling some shit.
It's your girl, Diamonds Dosage. Go follow me right now on Twitter at the Dosage Brand and on Instagram at Diamonds Dosage. And check out my new ebook that I just wrote. It's called Love is Bigger Than Man. And I just dropped some new crew
Is it
necks
though?
called. You said what?
Is it though? Go ahead. Do your thing.
Yes,
If you would buy the book, then you would fucking know what the fuck it's about.
Is the book?
You got $12?
Is the book for men? Love is bigger than me. I think. Do I need that?
Yes, men need it too, so
Yes.
y'all can understand that
It's
love
for
is bigger than
everybody.
y'all.
So visit my website, diamondsdosage.com. Thank y'all.
Period.
All right. Oh, and last thing, Roseland Printing. If you need any custom shit for the J. Cole concert, today is the day to hit me. A lot of y'all ain't gonna hear this shit until Wednesday, and it's gonna be too fucking late. But if you need any custom t-shirts,
Damn, I do.
If you got a clothing line, you need things printed out, anything like that. Now is the time to hit me. You can hit roselandprinting@gmail.com, or you can just hit the @TerryRoseland on all the social medias. DM me your orders and let us know what's going on. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. See y'all next week.
See.